The following is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of LA Noire. This case is The Golden Butterfly. Jesus. That was uncalled for. Brutality.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend him off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard.
This seems to be part of a bigger thing going on here. The last case ended so quickly, neatly, and abruptly. I'm just like, that didn't make sense. We didn't find the ring. We didn't find the motive. Like, it just seems like there's something else going on here. I also did read there's a lot more nudity in the game, and just to pat myself on the back for a minute, I went through and blurred the last video frame by frame. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do that, though, because if there's that much nudity and I see gameplay all over, like on YouTube with the nudity showing, I'm probably just going to leave it off. I'm not going to censor everything. It's just too much. I don't think it'll get flagged. I think it might be tagged for 18 plus, but like it's not nudity in a
You did a decent job
in the same, I don't know.
Case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
The nudity in this is different. It's not like, it's not sexual nudity. It's a dead body, right? It's a person.
Boys, you know
Artistic, maybe? I don't know.
I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex.
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right.
I like that. It was a good line.
In the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Officer, please tell me.
Yeah, I think this body is nude like the last one, and
Detective?
I'll blur it a little bit, but I'm not spending the same amount of time I did in the last one.
Come on.
It's just too much.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree. This way.
Because, like, I don't know, the tracking of it, I had to do frame by frame to cover up the nudity. I don't know if there's, like, an automated way to do it, like, select an object and then it smartly blurs it. If so, I'll do that, but I'll have to look it up after I'm done recording this to see if that's a thing I can do. I didn't look it up before,
Much help to you, Phelps.
but... Can I hop over this? Oh, I can. Great. Yeah, there's nudity right back there. Yeah. Trying to select this. There we go. Footprints.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Damn. Good to know. Left the purse as well. He moved the body here, which means that he planted the purse here as well. Why?
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Deirdre? I would probably say Deidre, right? Because there's no R before. I hate how the English language does this sometimes. It just like makes up sounds. It makes no sense. It's clearly Deidre. You can't just like spell it that way and add an extra R, like before the D, the second D. That's so stupid.
Officer Gonzalez, badge.
It's just money.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Victim a white female, Jane Doe on Hill Street.
What's also weird too is he seems to sneak up behind and kill them, like,
Give me the details.
without doing anything inappropriate to the bodies. So I'm wondering if he's like doing something disgusting to them after they've been killed. Wait, what was that? It's a cigarette. It means nothing, but
Optimistic, Cole.
it was planted within the crime zone here. Stomped on the chest as well.
Thanks very much for your help.
Ligature mark is very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Stomping. Is there a ring on this one? There is.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
So whoever it is taking rings.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
There's no makeup on this one. No lipstick on this, so.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
So what's going on over there?
How bad is it?
It's pretty bad.
You can tell me. All these cars,
This is our car, right?
big, right?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going? There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? You know, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's
You're
the
married.
mother of my children.
Oh, he has kids.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Damn. But also, too, like, Rusty, been divorced 3 times. Maybe you're the problem, dumbass. Jesus.
I'm at a
No
loss.
use stalling. They have to be told. It's our job.
There we go.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Pandora, your daily bath soap. Pandora lathers twice as fast, even in the hardest water. It's a luxury that any woman can afford.
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
What do we got here? Don't forget his mom's birthday. Cookies.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Treats. violin. I don't think that has anything to do with anything, but... What do we got here?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Well, you didn't even open it. You don't know what's in there. Not really seeing a lot of clues here. Gotta be something useful here. Another size 8.
Work boots. Size 8s.
What are you? A ring? Another missing ring.
No sign of a wedding ring. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
But why? Why would you take 2 trophies? It's possible they're just identifiers. But we knew who she was, so I don't really know. Not really a lot to look at here. Alright, let's get down to the talking.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Take an aspirin.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and called, and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Were.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What's this?
Gutenberg, what's up?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
So you were here all night? You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Let's see, is it a doubt or is it truth?
Was your
Damn
wife
it.
unreliable?
Must have been doubt.
No.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Let's see.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
Oh, shit.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Oh, this bitch.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Damn it, you jackass. He's trying to cut you a break. Burning his shoes. What the hell?
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
The stomp.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be
Damn.
speaking with him.
See, it's too easy. That can't be.
Yes, sir, detective.
He can't have been the one to do this.
There's someone you can call, miss?
I don't... No one's home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, seems too easy.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house?
I need an address on a
130
Belmont
North Bonnie
High School.
Bray Street.
Checking for
Send
you,
someone down
detective.
from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
I don't know.
Drunk, mister? You just cracked.
Something's going on.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Can you go to this one?
Got it, KGPL.
Central Morgue. I want to do that first. Let's see how that goes.
The cop from the newspapers.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
This case is cold. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Lex ignoramus. All right, let's see what he's got to say. I wish there was a feature in the game to blur the nudity. Like, you don't need it. Like, the game's not enhanced by showing it.
So long.
But, like, it's a dead body. It's not a sexual thing, so it's not the same way. It's kind of like paintings or sculptures that are nude.
Phelps,
except this is a real person, you know?
Thanks for coming. Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
I was like, this isn't like a Grand Theft Auto strip club. Shit, they look exactly the same. Right?
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
No, it's somebody else, man. Yeah, this was the rope, the bottom one.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Ah. It's a religious man who's killing people because he believes that the city of angels is filled with sin. What he would call whores, or impure people who step out on adulterers.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. If anything else comes up, you let us know.
Hey, so why he's ripping off their clothes, I don't know. Maybe it's like some sort of impurity thing or something like that. Oh, pulled out her organs. Blech. Something like that, I think. Has to be that. It's a religious guy for sure. Do we need the phone? Yeah, it's prompting me to make a phone call. Has to be a religious dude.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Looking for a policeman.
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thank you.
They drove me up to Mulholland and we did some work.
Yeah, I think it's a religious guy, a priest or something like that.
You're behind the wheel.
Especially because
Where are we going?
when the captain made the comment about the city of angels, act of evil in the city of angels, it definitely sort of laid into some sort of biblical
Not exactly
context,
the
maybe.
happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroners.
How so?
You know, you don't want them to join their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You've been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the point.
Too drunk to read a magazine. Funny. Love it.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
What?
The same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Oh, there's a pole.
There he is, officer.
I wish we had like a speed boost thing. Pedal to the metal. Oh, he's going up. Pedal to the metal, Phelps. Come on. I know it's for cars, but we're running right now. Pull your gun out. Just shoot him in the leg. Was I supposed to grab the car? There it is. No? Not my car. I'll catch him. I'm coming for you. That's what she said. Almost got you now, asshole. I got you, bitch. Oh, no. Missed him. Okay, he's going fast. Come on. Oh, there we go. Partner's coming up. There you are.
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
Damn. Hell yeah. Beat that bitch down.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
The guy who just beat your ass.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Jesus.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Shit.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Is that the end of the case? I guess not. There's a little more to it. Complete a brawl without losing your hat is an achievement. Yeah, because he didn't even swing. It's not my car. The green one, that's right. Wait. Yeah, the green one was the car. Oh, that's our partner. The green one is the one we wanted. It's this one. But wasn't her car underneath a light? That must be it. Is this the one? No, it was to the right of it. To the right of the light. Wait. This isn't... Wait. Oh, it's right. Okay, we ran... I see. This is the right car. I got confused because we ran away, and now it brought us back to the school. I see. Yeah, there's the rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Why are they leaving all the evidence at the crime scene so neatly available for us? What is the point of this? I don't get why you would do that. There's her clothes.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
And the murder weapon? You took it all in here?
Chrysler. Could be important.
Yeah, there's more going on here. What in the hell, dude? Is there, you think, anything in the... It's not letting me navigate. Okay, so we're just here for the initials. It's not for anything else. This is getting weirder and weirder, man. A lot of police call boxes. 1, 2, 3 in view from here.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks. You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know, man. I don't think Muller did it. But he definitely has some evidence against him that does not look good. The burning of the shoes was a bad look. Especially when the police were, like, right outside. Like, dude, I don't know, put him in a trash bag. I don't know. Hide him somewhere else. Don't burn it right out in the open when we're across the street, you moron.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Don't worry, I'm rock hard.
The evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
All right, where are we going?
Are they ready?
Oh, okay.
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Shut up. Who the hell are you talking to me? Freaking, you're just a receptionist with a badge.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
I think he did it. If it's not it's a religious man, it must be him. It's the captain carrying out this work. He just talks about God and, like, religion so much.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Dude, just kill him. Just pop him right here.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Isn't there anything else you can do?
But if you could choose, what size would it be?
11s.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Where's the phone?
Do we even have anything on him? I don't think we have any. Aside from the brooch, there's nothing else that we have on him. There's stuff in the car, but we don't know anything about that.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
So, someone is framing him for it. That's why all the evidence is there. Why are they framing? Is it possible the wives aren't cheating, but they're killing the wives? And maybe there's some mindset here that they're killing the wives and taking their clothes off, not doing anything to the body, but in a way of like, you were born innocent, you're gonna die innocent, and we're gonna send you up to heaven somehow because your husbands are stepping out on you type of thing? Because it seems like all the husbands are being framed, maybe, with like evidence that's like so cut and dry. Like, it's like the mountain of evidence is just in their closet. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. Is it possible that's the case? And then if so, they're doing it to punish the husbands.
In and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You trying to sit me down? No.
I'm gonna use intuition on this one because I feel like the bloody tire iron and the overalls. Each costs 1 intuition point. Ask the community. Removing answers really better. Oh.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I believe him.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Can you bring me the fire?
He looks like he's telling the truth.
Do I need to fill this out?
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. You tie a hitch and braid, it stays tied.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
I don't charge him for it. I want to do.
Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Yeah, lead the way.
Goddamn captains make me resubmit the paperwork.
Yeah, he's a pedophile and he needs to go away, but I mean, I don't know what to do. He's guilty of a lot of things, but not this.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought them in and I helped him skin them.
Okay, I believe that. It's a little stupid, but I do agree.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Do you know anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
I got that wrong, but that was useful information.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Someone's setting him up.
It was you, Hugo.
Damn it, I missed it again.
I'm offering you a chance to come clean on this.
For the last time, I did not kill my wife.
Damn.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Shoot. I mean, there's not much I can really do about that because I don't have any evidence. I'm gonna just
You're lying,
say it.
Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
I have the tire iron, but it doesn't mean that he had anything to do with it, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. It just doesn't really seem like... Shit, Damn it!
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
It doesn't give me the option to charge him.
His own mother after I'd sweated in.
I think there's a choice here.
No entiendo.
Advice?
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
What do we do? What an odd choice. I almost want to look it up, but I don't want to spill it for myself. The child molester or him?
Says it's going to be at least a week to get an ID.
Son of a bitch. What do we do?
No, sorry. You were smoking a cigarette in the other room? You seen my mother?
Negative.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
I'm not saying another thing until I've seen an attorney.
I just wish you'd hurry up and propose already.
Where's the other guy? He's back here. I don't know. I just think both choices are wrong. I don't think it's right. I don't think I'm going to make the right choice.
I think I've said about all I'm gonna say.
Well, he's the only one I can charge.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
I'm just busting him because he's a pedophile. He's gonna die in here, isn't he? I don't think he did it, but there's something about, I don't know, man. The husband doing it.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I don't know. That was a rough one. I got all the clues. Didn't do a good job with the case. I got 4 stars. $38 in damage. What did I break? There's a warm welcome from Captain Donnelly and District Attorney. All right, well, that's a wrap on this episode of LA Noire. The Golden Butterfly is complete. We did okay, but I just don't feel good about the result there. There's something big going on here and I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, though, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. We're very active there. I do chat with everyone, so come say hey if you're interested. Otherwise, just know that I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of LA Noire. That's it from me, guys. Take care, be well. I'll see you later.